very informal birthday out in the paddocks under the trees. We've gone from an informal birthday party under the trees to a formal dinner in the brothers' dining room. That's plan B. And Tony also said to me, we won't have any speeches. And I said, oh, well, that's okay, I'll just say a few words and then you can say a few words. And then a couple of days ago he said to me, oh, I'm still working on my speech. So I was up at dawn this morning preparing a few humble little words to offer Tony. So here we go. I need to read it if that's okay. Excuse me, brother. Brother Anthony. Oh, you can't. I've stopped 3 people having dessert. I really can't let you have it. Okay. When we reflect on the life of a person, what we only hope to do is to give a few glimpses of how we experience them. Each of us here today know and admire Tony in very different ways. A number of the brothers here were his teachers and boarding supervisors when he was a student at St. Joseph's. And perhaps I was thinking they could tell the stories. But then I sort of we want to keep a really good day. I really got to know Tony when we sojourned together in Manziana, Italy, in the first 5 months of 1999, as Tony was enjoying a well-earned sabbatical after 30 years of Maris ministry in schools. He has a few breaks before that, hasn't he? You've excited him.
You'll take it.
Okay. In this significant period of his life, he has spent a significant period of life was spent in primary schools, a number of years as principal, as a teacher and boarding coordinator in secondary schools, and community leader of the brothers. He has worked in places from Cairns to Canberra. He even managed to have time in the Pacific in our mission schools. And Tony has been very generous in response to requests made of him, be it to be the principal of Santa Teresa, an Indigenous school in Central Australia, or to leave his idyllic sunshine paradise in Noosa to come back to St. Joseph's as the assistant community leader. I'm very grateful that he's so generous. I suspect that this generosity has been one of Tony's stances in life, to be made aware of a need and then to try and do something about it. I see and experience Tony as a strong relational person. He is sensitive, a gentle man, loyal and supportive. He has a wonderful capacity to connect with people, brothers, staff, college workers and students. He is at ease with people and can make them be at ease with him, often greeting them with a smart quip and a twinkle in his eye. And if you are not able to move quickly enough, a poke in the ribs. He is interested in what is happening in people's lives. He is warm, welcoming and hospitable. Tony's care for the brothers here at St. Joseph is quite outstanding. He is available for medical and hospital excursions, trips to nurseries for plants, taking the brothers to a variety of places wherever they wish to go. And he balances this, and quite nicely actually, with a keen interest in his classes and sport and with the students. Tony's very relaxed with the students. He devotes a lot of time and energy to creatively planning classes and studies of religion, stretching the students and his own religious understandings. Tony is serious in living out his call to be a brother and nourishes it with strong spiritual reading, sometimes a little left of centre. He is a keen rowing coach, and when he was here in the 90s, took private lessons on a Sunday afternoon down at the rowing shed So, to better understand what he was teaching the students, he managed the famous under-17A rugby team with Charlie, and lately has been helping out with the 14 E's. Those of us who live with Tony know and experience his passionate care of the environment, especially the use of hydrocarbons. Air conditioners are not one of his favourite inventions, so I haven't told him it's on today. Tony attempts to live simply and respectfully of all people and all creation. Now, I don't know how many people know this little bit I'm going to talk about, but Tony's quite conscious of his star sign. And when Tony used to often give birthday greetings to the brothers, he would give them a little rundown on their star sign and what it was doing for them and how they should live their life with it. So I thought that on Tony's 60th birthday we could do the same. So last Thursday he was talking to me about it just as we walked down those stairs, and he was trying to explain some behaviour of his, which I commented on, and he said, "That's how we liberals are." So Tony, I have consulted a very good friend of yours. Remember Yasmin? She told me that as a liberal, you are often the calm person in the room. You can be trusted to have good intentions. You are able to arbitrate and bring peace in troubled situations. You are able to see both sides of an argument. You have an imaginative mind and so are endowed with great potential for learning and expanding your spiritual horizons. However, she especially offered this advice to you as you turn 60, which she maintains quite strongly is really the new 40. So, these are some of her advices, okay? Number one, personal appearance should be a priority. Get into shape. Clean up your wardrobe. Get a facial. Get a drop-dead, gorgeous haircut, which you've already done. And then surprise the friends with the new you. And so, Tony, I took up collection here amongst the brothers. And here is a little something for you to act on Yasmin's suggestions.